And before I get into this video, I want you to know, McKinley, I do not believe that you did not sleep with no strippers the night before you got married. I do not believe it whatsoever. And if you did, it was dead wrong because you were considered an engaged man. So miss me with this. We single until we not single. When you found out that you was getting married and you became engaged, you was no longer single. So if you had sex with someone, you a cheater. Putting it out there, okay? And that goes for you too, Clint, Mr. Probably. But let's get into it, y'all. Hey y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video. So you guys, I want to do a review on Married at the First Sight after party, okay? Season 16, episode 1, and I'm going to call this the clarifying episode, okay? Only because I had a lot of questions while I was watching the episode, and I feel like some of those questions was answered during the after party. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So as we know, Keisha is still hosting after party, and she has her husband with her. Now I must say, oh my God, the way he looks at her is like to die for, okay? If my husband don't look at me like that, I don't want him. I just don't want him. They have great chemistry. I mean, he was giving out good advice. They was really vibing with each other. And I would love to see more of them together, but not on the after party. Only because I want Keisha to have her shine, okay? She's the host and I want her to continue being the host, and we're not about to make it a us thing, okay? It's okay for us women to have a me thing. You know what I mean? So anyway, she does announce that she is pregnant. So everyone's been asking, oh my God, is Keisha pregnant? Is Keisha pregnant? Yes, Keisha is pregnant. So her co-host for the next couple of episodes will be her little bundle of joy growing inside of her belly. She looks absolutely beautiful pregnant. I mean, she's glowing. She looks happy. She looks healthy. Like, I just love to see a woman embracing her pregnancy, not worrying about, weight and things like that, and to have a supportive husband sitting right next to you. It just gives me so much life. Just amazing, okay? And I love every bit of it. Now, let's go ahead and get into some things. So, let's clarify the fact that Nicole hasn't had sex in 2 years. So I know we never really found out how long it's been since she had sex. We just know that it's been since she got to Houston. So it's been 2 years because, we had a shutdown and things like that. And then, she decided that she didn't want to be dating anymore. She didn't want to just be having casual sex. She wanted to be in a relationship, and that relationships never happened. She had some bad luck dating. She was dating guys who wasn't really interested in her. She was telling stories about how he wouldn't invite her to the party, but then he wanted her to drive her to the party and all types of stuff. And I'm like, girl, if you ask me, it sounded like he took a bet to go out on a date with you. I'm just saying. Now, anyway, we found out that Kirsten actually was dealing with someone a couple of months ago, and she didn't actually block him or anything like that. So I'm sure that he's about to find out that tonight when this episode aired, that she is out here getting married, okay? So of course we went over some of the clips of the bachelorette party, and the girls was getting super wild. Let me tell y'all, I mean, they were out of control. That daggone Dominique at 25 years old, okay? She was getting shots taken off out of her titties, okay? She was over there getting lemons sucked out of her mouth. Like, I mean, homegirl was doing a whole lot for a woman about to get married, okay? Now, when I was watching it, I was like, oh my God, the women is out of control. The women is out of control. They doing way too much. It's a lot going on. They had a great time, might I add. But for some women that was probably about to get married, I think it was just a little too much when it comes to the taking the lemon out of the mouth and the head in between the boobs. I think we need to set some boundaries and stuff like that, and we'll get more into it when we get into the review tomorrow. But I really just want to stick on some of the stuff from the after party, right? So now we talk to the women, and none of the women seem to remember that any of this ever happened, okay? So Keisha asked a question that we all wanted to know. Did anyone give out their number? Meaning, did Dominique give out her number to that stripper that she was over there flirting with? Now, all the girls like, I don't even know what happened. It was so much stuff going on. It was no way we was going to be able to find out what was happening. Like, this one was getting flipped up in the air. This one was getting banged from the back. It was a lot going on. So then, here goes Nicole. I got to clear it up. I will say Dominique did not get her stripper's number. I said her stripper. I mean, Dominique did not get anybody's number, any stripper's number. Yeah, you absolutely right. Her stripper number. See, one thing about these ladies stick together, okay? They went out. They had a great time. They was like, girl code, we stick together, we stand together. But no one gave that memo to the man. Let me tell you why nobody gave that memo to the man, because I'm gonna leave the women alone, because that's all the tea that they had to spill. But when you get over to the man, oh child, they was spilling it all, okay? Come to find out, they had a bachelor party, right? The bachelor party wasn't jumping. Okay, so McKinley friends was like, we gonna take you out. We gonna show you a good old time. Okay, so McKinley friends take him out along with the strippers. So McKinley goes out with his friends and the strippers to another club. I said, y'all brought the strippers to another club. Then he messed around and said, I don't think he meant to say it, but he said it, that they end up going to the daggone, they all went home together. Where is home? Sir, where is home that y'all all went home together? But then he tried to clean it up and said that they had their own rooms. Where's home with all these rooms, huh? So it was a home with all these rooms for you, some strippers, and your friends. Sounds like a lot of me. Sounds like a lot of me. But not only did they continue, not only did McKinley throw himself under the bus, McKinley then decided to throw Clint under the bus because Keisha was like, so I know y'all had a good time, but who would you say is the wildest? And McKinley was like, I would say, Clint is the wildest because you know what? I ain't even going to say it. You already said it. You already said it. You might as well just go ahead and say it. Okay? So then Aries was like, well, I don't know who asked, but they had asked us if we was going to have sex or whatever the case may be. And Clint said probably. And I was like, woo, child. Not y'all out here spilling the tea like the girls, okay? Now that mad daggone McKinley, I got my eye on you, McKinley. I do. I definitely do. And you know what, Clint? I got my eye on you, but I'm not going to act like I never did. Okay, I always had my eye on you. So now I'm just adding McKinley too because McKinley want to tell us this sad sob story about how his girlfriend, who he was dating for a long time, okay, 5 months before he found out that she was getting engaged, I guess her fiance, before he was her fiance, reached out to him and was like, I'm messing with old girl. I just thought you should know you still messing with her. He confronted her and she was like, you know what, babe? No, I didn't mean to do it like that. I promise I'll never do it again. And he took her back, okay? So then the next morning after they had hooked up or whatever the case may be, she gonna send him a text message with the ring in there, and he was like, oh, that's nice ring, that's the ring you want. She was like, no, I'm getting engaged. Not only she getting engaged, she actually married the man that had kids immediately, okay? So I don't know if he is healed enough for this, and the way that he's up here talking about how, he's single until he is not single. Who said that? No, Aries said that. Aries said he's single till he's not single. So that's why he didn't have no problem, having sex with the girl 2 weeks prior to getting chosen for Married at First Sight. Which, by the way, he also had to tell her that he was getting married. And I was wondering when I was watching, it's like, dang, that's kind of early. Like, what you do to the girl? You just ghost to her? What did you say? He said that he met with her face to face. He told her what was up. She wasn't really happy about it. Her friends is probably dogging him in a group chat, and they probably having a watch party right now. And I'm like, that sounds just about right. Just about right. Because, sir, you already know that you're in this intense program. Why would you be out here just slinging that thing everywhere? Now you want to come up here and talk about something you ready to settle down. Boy, miss me with the BS. I am not buying it at all. Something about Aries is already telling me, watch him, okay? McKinley, watch him, okay? Clint, watch him. And Shaquille, we not even going to get on you, sir. Okay, we not even going to get on you yet. But until I find the thread on Reddit that tells me, until I find the thread on Reddit with the man who said that he was your boyfriend back in college, I'm going to keep my mouth closed because I don't want to be putting out all these rumors, okay? Because it's all alleged when it comes to you. Until I can find a thread myself and I can read it out loud and I can go through the thread and I can pick through it and this, that, and the other. Because some people was already jumping in the chat saying, oh, I can verify, Chloe. This is true. This is true. And I'm like, oh, child. Now, part of me is saying, I believe it because it's definitely giving, he dibbles and dabbles and, both sides. More of one side than the other, but he's definitely dibbling dabbling, okay? But anyway, y'all, that kind of sums up most of what, that kind of summed up a lot of things that I wanted to clarify for y'all. They did have a jumping bachelor party. It just wasn't televised, okay? And one thing about these men don't know what bro code is. They was out here telling everybody's business. I'm like, Dad, the women, I ain't see nothing. We was just having so much fun. It was so much going on. It was no way I was going to be able to know who was doing what, who was doing that. But I will say that Dominique did not give out her number. Now, the guys is over there. We took the strippers back to the place. And Clint said he probably was going to have sex with somebody. So, I don't know. This is why men get caught every single time because y'all don't know when enough is enough. Y'all just be talking and talking and talking and talking. It's the guys for me. The guys is going to run amok. okay, this season. And I'm here for it. But anyway, y'all, don't forget to like this video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, because I need y'all to go ahead and hit that button, y'all. We gonna have a good old time when it comes to Married at First Sight. We gonna have a good old time when it comes to Ready to Love, y'all. So just go ahead, join the channel, join the family, and get ready to go on all these rides with me, okay? And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Peace.